What is up, everybody? Shauna D Man here, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys had yourselves a great week. We are here to talk about, Harry Potter, because the trailer for the first Harry Potter HBO series dropped on Wednesday. Wednesday. And obviously, I was actually surprised that we were getting a trailer for it because a lot of people were under the assumption that it was going to drop in 2027. That is not the case. It is coming out Christmas 2026. We're going to get it this year. We're going to talk about the trailer. And I'm just going to have some thoughts about the trailer in general. Now, obviously, one of the main talking points when it comes to the Harry Potter series was the casting of Snape. Casting a black person as Snape is just, what are we doing? And like, even after there is this description that I'll talk about in other videos as well, but there's a clear description of what Snape looks like, or and to go and do this, it's just, and you say you want to be it's a fateful adaptation. It's when it's clearly not, by going this route. And even going through the trailer, we'll see. Now, I am not a huge Harry Potter lore based person, so there's probably better people that you can probably go to, can probably relay some of the things that we see in the trailer and stuff like that. But like, I am going to watch it. I had somebody say it's like it doesn't really add or take away anything. It kind of does, because again, part of it is it will send the wrong. It will come off. It will come off wrong. It will come off racist in a specific way. Even though a lot of people may not think it like that, that's how it's going to look. Obviously, with Snape being bullied by James Potter and the other Marauders. And then obviously we see in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the Daniel Radcliffe one, where during the Quidditch match, Snape is muttering a counter curse to counter Professor Quirrell's curse on he was doing on Harry. Well, obviously, for instance, if that scene happens here in the show, which it more than likely will, it's gonna look pretty odd. It's like something's going on with Harry. What's going on? And like, you're looking around, and there's one black person out of a stand of all white people. It's just kind of like, okay, yeah, okay, it has to be that guy right there. So you see what I mean? It's just little things like that that's probably unnecessary, that you really didn't need. But needless to say, we're going to talk about it and have some thoughts. So let's jump into the trailer, and I'm just going to pause periodically and just talk about it and stuff like that, and just give my take on it.
I told you. You are a normal boy. And you're going to start acting like one.
Like, that's supposed to be Dudley. Something I noticed, because I did watch the trailer when it came out, and something I noticed that you're going to see throughout this trailer is a lack of color. Now, obviously, the first the first Harry Potter film, very colorful. Probably you could go with the second one as well. But obviously, as the books get a little bit darker, so did the movies, which was to be expected as they were growing up, going through this world, dealing with Voldemort, and things got a little bit darker and stuff like that. It makes sense. In this trailer, there is a substantially that's not the word. There's just a lack of color, and we've seen this before. Like, I think the Marvels, the Thunderbolts, had this same type of like lack of color. It was just, eh.
You think you're something special? There is nothing special.
And again, something else too is kind of like this. Are they gonna fit? They're talking about adding things that's not really necessary, which I think was like showing Hermione's Hermione's life at home, just like small stuff like that. That's like kind of like, oh, we don't really need that. This is an 8 episode series. Now we don't know the length of it. I would assume it's an hour, maybe if they do like an hour plus, that would be actually quite interesting, and they could fit all that in. But it's probably just going to be like an hour at best.
About you.
I've always wanted to know about my parents.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met. They were funny and
I think Hagrid looks okay. I mean, could it be better? Yeah, for sure. His facial hair and his beard doesn't look as fluffy as the original film's Hagrid, but I think he looks fine here.
clever. They stood up for what they believed was right. The next time I see you, we'll be in Hogwarts.
That's a little. When I talk about color, that's somewhat better, but you'll see as we go through. There's Ron. All right. So this is the entrance to Hogwarts, and I was watching Blabs from Side Scrollers on Rumble when this trailer came out, and she was talking about how this entrance here kind of gives off a Hogwarts legacy vibe. Now, Hogwarts itself is supposed to be basically a medieval castle, as we've seen throughout the Harry Potter films. And they, for some reason, they have like these trees. There's like a tree right here, and they've changed some stuff too. Like this, like the symbols are a little bit different. What we'll see here in a second. The Hogwarts logo or emblem is different as well, which I think you can see it as well. And you have a sign here, a plaque that "Welcome to Hogwarts." We got McGonagall. I think she looks fine. I think she looks okay.
Mr. Potter.
Sorting Hat looks okay. Looks fine.
I think we can expect great things from you.
This is the same. I think this is the same person, right? Who was in the original set of films for Ollivander. I think this is the same person, but I could be wrong. I've seen him before. I can't think of where.
You.
Oh yeah, there went Malfoy, Crab Goyle. I don't know who that is, but I think Malfoy looks okay. So
Let's see who you are.
I think this looks pretty good. The herbology class. I think that was Neville. I think that's Neville there. Hermione, the character or the actress who's playing Hermione, I think she'll be fine. I think she'll be fine. It was one of those things where I was like, I don't know about the casting and all that, but like I think she'll be fine. I think it'll be all right. All right. And then there's Snape, which they gave him dreads. And we talked about this the other day too when I read the Variety article that Papa Esedu did talk about how he received death threats and all that kind of stuff. And they had an opportunity. Like this could have been. I think people are still going to watch it regardless, but this could have been HBO Max's best series if they actually went. Because a lot of people wanted Adam Driver as Snape. I think that's a good casting. Now, whether he wanted to do it or not is a different question. but this is just a terrible casting. It just is. It really is. Now, obviously, we're going to wait and see how it plays out in the series and stuff like that for sure. We got to wait till we can hear him talk and like deliver dialogue. There's some small things that we got to wait for in regards to this character, but it's just overall, it's just a terrible casting, and I'm sure there's other black people that probably they may feel the same way. It seems like a terrible casting. Um, so I mean, I did give credit to him when he talked about how he wants to make Snape his own, which is fine. I'm okay with that. He doesn't need to be Alan Rickman or anything like that, but we'll see. They went Dumbledore. I think there's an article that came out yesterday that had better images of him. That Dumbledore actually probably looked a little bit better than what he did here, but I think John Lithgow looks all right.
Are you really Harry Potter?
Yeah, Christmas 2026 is where we're going to get it. Yeah, and so Christmas 2026, we're going to get it. And obviously, I think one of the big issues is the only thing people are really talking about. Now, it's got a lot of likes. I think the Instagram account for Harry Potter has gotten like over 30 million likes and stuff like that. There's generally people, liking it. And if you're a normie based person, you're probably going to watch it. You're probably going to like what you see. Now, obviously, people who are, lore based and like go by what the books say, that kind of stuff, obviously, you're going to be like annoyed about it. But it's just they had an opportunity to make a really good series. This could have been like a huge staple of HBO Max. So, but I mean, obviously, we'll have to just wait and see. Instead of people talking about the trailer, which people are talking about the trailer, but the main point people are taking out when it comes to the trailer is Black Snape. That is the main issue. But like I said before at the beginning, we're just gonna have to wait and see. We're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm surprised we got a trailer this early for it as well, especially with it dropping in December of this year. I'm very surprised about that, but we'll see. We'll see. But guys, that's basically it. Just wanted to do a quick little review of the Harry Potter trailer. If you are new to the channel, be sure you hit that like and subscribe button, comment below. Tell me what you thought about the trailer. But other than that, guys, have a good one, and I will see you in the next video.